Hi, Michelle here with Woodchips Today. Just looking around in the wood chip walkway. It is definitely a time for weeding. We've had tons of rain, and I haven't been out here as much. So one thing I wanted to show is it is really easy to pull weeds. Let's see if we can get out from the wood chips. This is a very thick grouping of beggar's lice. Let's see what happens if we try to pull. So you can see, I pulled it out. I did get near the bottom here. You can also pull another group, see what happens. Now the question becomes, I'm just pulling just to show if you needed to pull a weed. Look how easy that was. It has a deep taproot for beggar's lice, and yet it came out very easily. Now some of these you might ask yourself, should you be pulling, or should you just lop them off at the top? And it might make sense if this were in the gardening area as opposed to the walkway to just lop it off. That way the root system that's been set up wouldn't be disturbed. Whenever you disturb soil, you are opening up to more weed seeds or other things that weren't planted coming in. Let's see, this one's a little tougher, but this is exactly where I normally walk. So look at that. This actually I will use in salads. I believe I'm using dandelion. I'm going to find out. I know on the top it's smooth, on the bottom side it's a little fuzzy, and they do great in smoothies. In fact, I'm going to pull some up so we can use them in a strawberry greens smoothie. Now keep in mind, when you have a deep taproot like this is great for bringing up nutrients to the top of the soil. You could chop this off. This would make great mulch. But all these nutrients also can be digested in your belly. Much healthier than having the greens that sit in the store sometimes for a little longer period. So let's see what greens we can gather. Wow, these have some really big roots. No. Not 100% successful, but generally it is pretty darn easy. Let me put it this way. Where I am is clay soil. So usually when I try to grab something like a deep taproot and pull out, instead of pulling out, I just pull out the top if it's not in wood chips. Okay, so we came in the kitchen. We have picked just a few plants, and I did get a name for these plants, and it's wild lettuce. And the more official name is at the bottom here. But look how great and big and lobed they are. They look like dandelion. They're smooth on the back. So we're going to use them to make a smoothie to take on the go with some other stuff we have in the kitchen. But my understanding is you can balance flavors. So there's a flavor wheel, and you have a balance of, what is it, sour? The lettuce would be bitter, the wild lettuce. Sweet, which I'm assuming strawberries will count. Salty, why not salt? And it said spice. So I took some cayenne peppers I had dried from previously. I'm going to just blend this all and see how it tastes. If it tastes okay, I'll post the recipe. If it doesn't, I'll tell you, I'll let you know. Salt. So we're going to see if we've gotten our flavor profile of sour, bitter, sweet, salty, and spice. And we're just going to see what happens. I'm not putting myself on camera to try this, but I will try it behind the camera and see. Well, I can say I tried it. I can taste the salty very well. The bitter I don't taste. I don't taste sweet. And I taste sour. So maybe. Okay, I've added some stevia drops. I'm trying to keep away from sugar as much as possible. To keep the glycemic index low. Let's see what happens now. I haven't tried it yet. Better. So for a first pass, it's not bad. I would have gone easier on the salt. But it's onto something. Maybe a way to use this wild lettuce, get some nutrition, and have a refreshing beverage in the future. So if you guys have a recipe to play with this balance, let me know. Post it in the comments. Otherwise, we'll see you the next time on Woodchips to Fit.